This podcast is supported by patrons. You can find a full list of them in the description of this episode. Hello, my listeners. This is Wiktor Doktor from another episode of Good Morning BSS World. Today we are coming back to interesting Ukrainian companies, and I am not alone in my show. My special guest, is today Oleh Piskozub, representing the company Intellias. Hi, Oleh. How are you?
Hi, Victor. I'm great. Thanks. Beautiful morning today.
So I know that you are also present today in Poland, the country where I am based on an everyday.
Yes, we are. We actually are here almost 4 years. Our office in Poland has been founded 2019. And although it was a very small office and a small team of 3 engineers here, we are now almost 400, which I think is a great achievement to us.
Okay, but let's make a step back. So before the business opened in Poland, you were originated in Ukraine. So let's make those few years back and tell me a little bit about your history. So how everything started in Intellias?
Few years back, it's actually almost 21 years back. So we were founded in 2002 by two let's say owners, which are still manage the company on their own. And it was usual start as every small company starts in someone's garage or in someone's kitchen. It was a great journey. I joined Intellias on an early, let's say, history. So I'm here already for 16 years. I've been in this journey. I'm proud to see how it evolved. I remember our first client. It was a client from Austria, Wien. We made a retail project for a couple of wedding dress stores. I participated this project as a .NET developer myself. So sweet memories. Next on, year to year, we were stably growing, adding every year 40 to 50% of our headcount. And if you continue doing that 20 years plus 50%, so here we are now, 3,000, even 3,100 employees all around the globe. All right, so we are, let's say, have a huge history in Ukraine, but our international history started in Poland, 2019, as I mentioned. Last year, we started opening global delivery centers in Croatia, in Spain, Portugal, Bulgaria, USA. We continue doing that. So our next destinations are Colombia and India.
So it's a very global presence, not only Europe, but also the other continents.
Yes, we do. So all in all, now we have 13 development centers, 5 of them in Ukraine, and the rest are all around the globe. In Poland, we have offices in 4 cities. So headquarters is in Krakow, and we are in Warsaw, in Wrocław, and in Łódź.
Okay. So this is really a wide presence of a company, even across one country, which Poland is, for example. But I guess that this is quite typical for Ukrainian IT businesses. Like, for example, SoftServe or Infopulse, those are the businesses which are also present in multi-locations, which helps actually such companies like yours to grow in a few sites at the same time. Yeah. So what kind of services mainly do you provide? So what is the main scope of activities of Intellias?
Yes, we are a service company, so we have, let's say, domain knowledge in multiple areas. So first of all, it's automotive. Our biggest clients are here technologies, and let's say size of teams which we use with our biggest client is almost 500. So it's a huge corporate client. Other clients are from domains like fintech, retail, telecom, even agri-tech. So we are growing, we are expanding. So last year, our expansion also included M&A. We acquired a company called Digital Inspired with clients in UK, mainly retail clients. So yeah, I think, as you mentioned, SoftServe, InfoPulse, there are competitors. There are also service companies like us. We historically play slightly in different markets. So we started from Austria and continued our expansion across German-speaking countries. And still, most of our revenue comes from European markets. Next on, of course, goes USA, but we have clients also in Middle East and even in Far East.
And if you were to describe like a destinations of the clients who you are supporting, yeah, because okay, I do understand the industries, this automotive, telco, and the others, but your clients are mainly like from US, for example, or they are in the Western Europe, or this is a absolutely a global presence of the businesses which you are supporting.
Well, there are no limits actually in the geography of clients. That's where we are present. That's where we have, let's say, strong sales team. We find our clients. Historically, we have a lot of connections in Germany, in Switzerland, in Austria, as well. There are clients from Belgium, from Netherlands, from UK now, and that's where we historically played very good. US companies are also, let's say, our primary targets.
Yeah, I'm always asking these kind of questions because sometimes there are companies who are very much focusing on one
Mhm.
market. Yeah, so and that's absolutely normal thing. But sometimes the scope of the activities or the targets markets are so huge that actually there are no limits. And this is the same good to work with the, let's say, European based businesses as well as in Asian or African or the American ones. Yeah. So that's how it works. But when it comes to people who work for your business, I already know that there are a couple of thousands of people who are on board of Intellias. What is their biggest, let's say, experience? Are there any specialities they do have, or you are having a wide scope of the IT professionals on board?
I think all the mainstream technologies are, let's say, part of our services. So it may be easier to name what we do not provide, but I wouldn't like to focus on that. Uh, I think what we focus on it is automotive domain, and it is a lot of technologies which are connected to, let's say, self-driving vehicles, embedded engineering, location-based services, and similar. But that's only, let's say, even if I say its main focus, it's less than 30% of what we are doing together, because we are as well in fintech and telecom and healthcare and retail and so on and so forth. Yeah, we have engineers that program on Java, JavaScript, .NET, and so on and so forth, and mobile and backend and front end. And we have strong teams of architects, of UI, UX. Yeah, I think. That's it. That's a long list, too long for our conversation.
Uh, but is it hard to get good quality people nowadays? Because I fully understand that the IT is one of those industries which is growing really, really fast. The recent years
Mhm.
have shown that there is a huge demand for good quality people on the junior, middle level, or the senior positions. Now have just started 2023, like 3 months ago. There are some information on the market about the layoffs from the big tech companies. So some people, probably more people, are available on the market. But from the other side, we can hear that IT industry is all the time in need of getting professionalists and experienced people who are working for those companies. So what is your opinion? Is it quite a big challenge to find a good quality people, or the market is like a good one at the moment?
Uh, Always used to be a great challenge, and I believe we always did our best in that pace, because we have quite unusual to the let's say market seniority level of our team. Over 67 almost 70% of engineers at Intellias are seniors and higher. So that's interesting, and yeah, we always were good in hiring good talents. We continue doing that in all the locations where we are present. Yes, we continue our growth. This growth is not, let's say, that rapid as we used to have previous years, as you mentioned, due to say economical situation. But we adopt our plans. We are realistic. So success of previous years, as we used to have 40-50% of growth, let's say, in the headcount. Hardly possible to repeat this year, but we see realistic growth, let's say within 15 to 20%, which still is supposed to happen mostly in Q3, Q4 this year. So yes, we continue our growth. We are impacted, of course, by economical situation, but none of the biggest clients has left us. There were some smaller ramp downs. Some clients are hesitant in their growth, so they just keep, let's say, stable team. We continue our service to our clients and wait when we have, let's say, new challenges. The challenge here is developing of new business. So we actually invest now in our business development teams. We invest in presence of local teams, opening teams which are closer to our clients, so that let's say we have more diverse offering and less dependency on the our biggest delivery center in Ukraine, which is performing great, by the way, seamless, without, I would like to say, and I'm sure even without any noticeable impact. But still, when we have to talk to new clients and we have to offer them, look, we are global. Of course, they will ask, where do you build the teams which you offer us? And here we are. We say we can build our teams in Poland, in Spain, Croatia, Portugal, Ukraine, of course. So every of our location is growing. And the biggest growth, the most rapid growth is now happening in locations, in new locations like Poland and other European locations. And we hope we will repeat this success also in South America and in India.
Okay. The last but not least, I know that the IT companies, they do arrange themselves, they do cooperate with each other, like, for example, via the various clusters or the associations and these kind of organizations. We were introduced to each other via the IT Ukraine Association, which is a great organization from Ukraine and helping a lot of Ukrainian IT companies. But are you working also within other organizations? Is the IT Ukraine the only one who you work with, or there are some others where you are also partnering?
We are partnering with several IT clusters in Ukraine. Here in Poland, we also are partnering with SODA, with ZSS, and are going to partner even more communities. So yeah, we are, let's say, very open, and networking, participation in communities, in the events, conferences has always been part of our strategy. We are present in the biggest events in Poland, and I think maybe even this year we will be hosting some of them.
Okay. SODA is quite well recognized IT organization across Poland, and a lot of businesses are working with that, which is good because the transfer of market trends or some kind of important information which has impact on the growth of the IT companies is absolutely important. Oleh, thank you very much. It was a very nice talk, and I know much more about Intellias, the company which started in Ukraine some time ago, which is developing all around the world, supporting supporting various interesting industries, starting with automotive or telco, for example. And I'm so glad that we have also you in Poland, based in so many locations.
Thank you, Victor. It was a pleasure to talk to you. Yeah, and look forward to collaboration. And yeah, of course, let's have high plans for this year.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.